Today I'm going to discuss why the Maker movement should be part of your instructional day instead of using it primarily as an extracurricular activity. Whether you are just starting out with this concept or you are thinking about transitioning from an after-school club to the school day, getting started is really easy. To bring Maker education to your school, you first need to find a space. I started out small this year with a bunch of odds and ends, 4 Sphero robots from Donors Choose, and by taking over a corner in the computer lab. If space is an issue for you, you could even get started with a mobile makerspace. Ask for donations of recyclable materials. Purchase equipment and supplies. Be sure to check customer reviews. Stick to a budget and partner creatively. The options for this are limited only by your willingness to ask. Community partners, crowdfunding, PTA. Find a way to assess the process, understanding, and product. And encourage ongoing student involvement. How do I do that, you might ask? I think if you asked any teacher, they would agree to using a methodology which was practically guaranteed to increase their students' levels of interest, engagement, passion, empowerment, and learning across the curriculum. Once you've decided to become a maker, you need to develop your own maker pedagogy. It's a new way of thinking about STEAM education. If you've had the chance to read Daniel Pink's To Sell is Human, you know it focuses on the importance of being a problem finder instead of a problem solver in today's society. I had participated in a Twitter chat with him after reading his book, and found that it makes sense that students who are the most exposed to creative discoveries are more likely to be the problem finders of the future. These people look and think beyond the immediate solution and assess needs using the whole picture. Gary Steger, co-author of the popular introductory level maker book, Invent to Learn, says that the maker movement equips kids to solve problems we don't yet know exist. We are using our students' natural talents to prepare them for the future. Maker education cultivates a culture of problem finders, innovators, and entrepreneurs. When classrooms encourage students to take control of their learning, they instill qualities in the students like imagination, creativity, solution finding, exploration, discovery, design thinking, experimentation, and invention. Teachers take on the role of coach or guide, and students are prepared to play a significant role in the future. One man's trash is another man's treasure. You can use old electronics, building tools, wood scraps, donated tools, or make-do tools for young makers, old toys, office supplies, cardboard, plastic recyclables. Whatever tools you decide to use, the important thing about maker education is that you make it meaningful instructional time. One way to do this is to use problem-based learning. When you think of a makerspace as a toolkit for instruction, you leave behind the abstract or strictly digital world and immerse your students in a tangible, hands-on, project-based learning environment. The messy, sometimes chaotic maker classroom is well suited to teaching a PBL unit. The teacher has just to be willing to collaborate, tinker, break, and rebuild alongside the students. They learn that to fail is to learn from mistakes and improve as a part of the engineering design process. Start small if you need to, but find resources and tools to bring elements of the maker culture into your classroom or school, and encourage students to explore STEAM subjects within the context of maker projects. You have no doubt seen plenty of brands out there for popular technologies associated with makerspaces. Makey, Little Bits, Squishy Circuits, Raspberry Pi, Chibitronics, Lego Robotics, Sphero, Dot and Dash, SketchUp, Tinkercad, Lego Digital Designer. With a little creativity and planning, these technologies can be used to teach the content in your curriculum. A common misconception is that the Common Core dictates the curriculum. The standards should actually be thought of as goals. The path for getting students to achieve them is up to you, the teacher. If Common Core advocates say the main goals of the standards is to cultivate critical thinking and collaboration and to reinvigorate deeper learning with emphasis on the standard's overarching goals, then the Maker movement fulfills that purpose. All of these project ideas can be developed to address the standards set by Common Core, Virginia SOLs, Next Generation Science Standards, and ISTE standards. Making should not be done in addition to classroom work. Instead, use the Maker style to provide your students with the opportunity to experience a design, create, and spread the Maker mindset all over the school. Children are naturally curious. When they are given these opportunities, they want to learn and they have fun. Because of this, discipline issues are almost non-existent, and assessment scores are often higher. My own creativity and passion for designing innovative lessons has been completely refueled by teaching in this way. I am already thinking and planning with other teachers about how to create an even more powerful Maker School experience next year. I just toured Discovery Elementary, a brand new school in our district. Their goal is to incorporate Maker Ed into their normal instructional day as much as possible, and they finished the school year with 2 weeks of a Maker Fair and the projects that they built all year long. Their staff realizes that Maker kids are engaged in their own learning and empowered. Here is an example of a Maker project that I completed with my math students this year. It addressed too many standards to put them all in this presentation, but they crossed several curriculum areas: language arts, science, math, art, and technology. The subject applied the math and science concepts to creating a maze to scale in a 5x3 frame. They had to incorporate criteria related to design, time, measurement, force and speed, and event coding. On top of that, we had tons of fun creating, building, and working together. To find a collection of sites related to Maker education, check out my web mix on Symbaloo. And for more information, articles, videos, and resources, check out my digital magazine on Scoop It. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you enjoyed learning more about Makerspace in the classroom.